Basically loved this band my whole life, and I'm not let down by this. So we meant to mention this one on the last week's episode, but we just ended up cutting off the episode and then remembering later. So we're going to talk about it on this one since we're doing a bunch of singles anyways. I'm horrifically biased.
And I was biased in the other direction at one point.
That's true. Yeah, at one point or another you were not a fan, correct? Of Linkin Park?
Yeah, growing on as a whole.
That's good. Well, I will say that personally, as the song and everything, I'm not really let down by it. As long time of a fan as I could possibly be, I've basically loved this band my whole life, and I'm not let down by this. It's big Living Things vibes, and I like Living Things a little bit more than most Linkin Park fans even do, I think. So I'm pretty satisfied with it. How are you feeling about the song?
I was surprised.
Surprised?
It was very, very good.
Oh, you're liking it too?
Yeah, it was bop.
That's good. That's good.
I heard about some controversy with Dead Sarah though. Apparently,
Yeah, the vocalist, anyways, that is now taking over. Yeah.
Yeah, and people are pooping on her, and then I was like, why? What the fuck? And then some allegations of her defending a diddler. I don't really care about that.
Yeah. So the whole Scientology thing with Emily Armstrong is a little bit confusing, I guess. So she's alleged to have been a part of Scientology, but that's not even like 100% confirmed that she's an actual member. And then she showed up in defense of Danny Masterson at his trial, but has since now apologized and recognized that, at least, as a mistake. However, some people are still upset about the involvement with Scientology. And, like, I'm not saying that's not a fair thing to be upset about. Like, you know, absolutely you do you. But I will say, if you weren't with Scientology anymore, I don't think that you would be rushing out to tell people that you weren't a part of Scientology anymore and like speak poorly about Scientology, because they're known to do some things that aren't exactly kind to their ex-members.
Yeah. I'm reading up on the lore, and it looks like she was maybe born into it or something.
Potentially born into it, yeah. Like, there's very little confirmation one direction or the other from everything I've seen.
Yeah. All I have is a Reddit post with 1,000 updates.
It's a lot of updates. But yeah, there's a lot of controversy around her. Thankfully, I think as a vocalist, she's doing wonderfully.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like the internet's just going to forget about the controversy by the time the album comes out anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, realistically, that's what we're going to run into.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not really going to state an opinion one way or the other, because it kind of just depends on how you want to look at it, I guess. I don't know. I do think that the part that I said about people not wanting to speak out against Scientology is something that not a lot of people are really considering. You know, the fact that she didn't mention it at all kind of almost speaks louder than if she did mention it.
Yeah, it's really hard to talk about Scientology because they'll come and kill you.
Yeah, potentially. Or at least your dog, apparently. I really love her part on the song, though.
Yeah. I think it's good.
You think it's good?
I think the song is good. But all the controversy and stuff, I don't fucking know what's going on. Something terrible comes out. Oops.
Right.
But
it is just really strange seeing new music coming out from Linkin Park. Like, that's not something I ever thought was going to happen.
No, I thought they were done.
Yeah, right. I never really expected this to actually finally come around and be a thing.
Oh.
I guess I'm glad that I'm enjoying the direction of it so far. I'm not entirely convinced on Mike's performance on the track, oddly enough.
I thought it was alright.
I think maybe I prefer rapping Mike to singing Mike as a whole.
I mean, yeah, but that's because it's what you're used to.
No, because I think maybe that's the reason I'm getting Living Things vibes from it, is because he sung the most on that album. I don't really know. I'm not sure what to think, but I hope that Mike still raps some on the new album. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. but at least he has another harsher, stronger vocal to contrast him, because I feel like if Linkin Park tried to keep going with just Mike as the vocalist, we can see how that would have gone in the first half of this song, and I think that would have been a little bland.
Yeah.
Any other thoughts?
Linkin Park, 80%.
Yeah, same, actually. Once again.
Yeah, I have a lot of 8s.
Yeah, me too. I wonder if they're all the same ones. Well, let's find out with another Charlie XCX and Troye Sivan Talk remix. Hello everyone, this review is a clip from the latest episode of the New Music Podcast. Every Thursday we go through and we review several albums released in the previous week. If that sounds interesting, check the link in the description to see the latest episode. Also, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more music related content coming your way. Your support is greatly appreciated.